going on Boykin, military base Fort Riley, under fire for abruptly canceling an upcoming prayer breakfast speech set to feature the retired Lieutenant General William Boykin. After complaints that people were literally crying over it, Military Religious Freedom Foundation founder Mikey Weinstein says this: "I have clients of ours weeping on the phone about this. Army officials have not admitted any fault. They don't indicate that. They are going to investigate how this travesty, this unconstitutional travesty, happened." Joining us right now, former Delta Force Commander and Executive Vice President of Family Research Council, Lieutenant General William Boykin. General Boykin, you're set to give the prayer breakfast speech on D-Day at Fort Riley. What happened?
Well, as you said, this Military Religious Freedom Foundation, which is a radical anti-Christian atheist group, protested the fact that I was there, and the installation canceled my visit. Now, I want you to think about this, Brian. Today, the commander of Fort Hood, Texas, is calling for prayers, asking for people to pray for the families and for his troops. And the commander of Fort Riley, Kansas, is canceling a prayer breakfast, denying his soldiers the opportunity to attend a prayer breakfast about the faith of the soldier.
So Major General Grimsby, I believe, is in charge. Do you blame him?
Well, I blame him in that he made the ultimate decision, but what I really blame is that this is the condition of our military today. Moms and dads need to understand this is what your children are going through today as they serve in the military that Barack Obama has created.
Well, they label you, they say, "Oh, General Boykin, we got to cancel him. He's anti-gay and anti-Muslim." What's your reaction to that?
Well, first of all, I have been very outspoken about my feelings about the Muslim Brotherhood in America, but if anybody ever actually listened to what I said, I've also said the majority of the Muslims in America are not embracing Sharia or jihad, and they're the people we need to be reaching out to rather than the front groups for the Muslim Brotherhood like the Council of American Islamic Relations.
Best known as CARE. That's a group that always seems to be in the lead there. So your view on gays?
Well, I have been, objected to the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and since that time I have had nothing to say about that. I have been silent on that because it has created such a stir. But I objected to the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell based on the fact that we have a stressed military that is that doesn't need another experiment.
So, General, from someone who's been on the inside and now has friends on the inside, and now you're in the civilian world, tell us what really has changed over the last 7.5 years.
Well, our military's readiness has declined drastically. You know, right now we have a military that is demoralized, a military that doesn't have the equipment that they need. You've even done shows on cannibalization of airplanes to keep others flying. Our military is in rapid decline because we are spending an awful lot of time doing sensitivity training and tolerance and that type of thing. Hey, Brian, look at a video of Jeremiah Denton when he was tortured into making a public statement and blinked in Morse code torture. And then look at a 2011 Naval Academy graduate in January of this year when he apologized to the Iranians and thanked them for their hospitality. What's happened to our military?
General, great point, great illustration. Thanks so much for joining us this morning, and I wish you weren't part of this controversy. Your heart's in the right place. General Boykin, thank you. Coming up straight.